I met Dr. Netzley 30 years ago. I was referred to him by another lady, and I've been going to him ever since. I, had a little heart problem, and I had gone to the doctor for the last 3 years, I'd say. And they had used so many needles on me and this and that and done so much to me that I don't like going to doctors at all, and dentists especially, and needles. And that's why I would just put it off and off and off, because I didn't want to go and have them shoot me in the gums. And I just couldn't stand the thoughts of it. And when she told me what I had to have done, I said, I'm not going to do it. And then she said something about putting me to sleep, and I said, can I do that? Would it bother me with my heart like it is? And she said, I don't really think so, but I'll check with Dr. Netzley and see. And sure enough, they could use it on me, and I've just used it ever since and like it very much. You don't know what's going on. You take it an hour before you leave, and by the time you get there and sit down in that chair, that's it. After that, you don't remember anything. You can walk out of the office and you still don't remember anything. It's wonderful, wonderful.
I heard a radio advertisement about Dr. Netzley on the KMJ. I hadn't been to the dentist in, it was probably about 6 years since I went to the dentist. If you have dental problems and your teeth are hurting all the time, you tend not to eat as good as you should, and then at night you don't sleep as good because partially you're hungry, partially you got the pain, it wakes you up, hard to go back to sleep, and it tends to really, little things will set you off, where if you're content, your stomach's full, and you're not hurting, you can handle a lot more. If you have to work with people, it does make a difference. When I go to a dentist normally, I grip the chair and I just don't like it. Break out in a sweat. It's real uncomfortable for me. You take a little pill about an hour before you go to the dentist. And when you get there, you don't have to wait. You go right in and you're relaxed. And it's really not uncomfortable at all. I would never be afraid to go have it done again. It really worked out good. It's just something I don't have to worry about anymore.
Whenever I would eat ice cream, I'd get a mouth ache. My jaw would start to hurt from the cold. And now it doesn't. I heard about Dr. Netzley with KMJ on the radio through his ad, and the thing that attracted me to it was the sedation part, because I am a big coward when it comes to having people's hands in my mouth. I don't like it. Hadn't been to the dentist in probably 10 years, I don't know, and then I broke a tooth. I decided that it was time to kind of get my courage together and go. The first time I went in, they gave me a period score of 60, which they said, well, that wasn't good, but it wasn't bad for not having gone in 10 years. And then I went and had the work done, and then 3 months later I went back, and my period score had dropped to 7. And then it went up to the next 3 months, it went up to 16, and now it's back down to 7 again. So whatever they've done to my mouth and the encouragement that they've given in helping me to protect my teeth has really worked. It's done a good job. Every time I've gone to Dr. Netzley's office, everyone in there is very concerned that you feel comfortable, and I think that's the biggest advantage. Is they don't make fun of your anxieties. He just makes you feel good. He really just makes you feel like everything's going to be fine, and no matter what you tell him that you've done with your teeth, there's no shame involved. He's not tisk-tisking at you as you're making your confession of poor dental hygiene. He just wants to get you in there and get your teeth back in working order the way they should be, so that you can enjoy life a little bit more. It's just a quality of life thing, I think. You just don't feel anything. You don't have any anxiety. They did the work. They got it done. They said what they were going to do, and it was fantastic. Your teeth are just one small part, but an important part of seeing that you stay healthy and in balance. This makes sense to me.
I had a friend that was a Fresno Falcons hockey fan that went to Dr. Nestle's office and told me about him and said that he did this sedation dentistry. So I went to make an appointment with Dr. Nestle. He spends quality time with you when he's in the office with you or in your room doing his work, and he explains everything. Dr. Nestle's office, I felt no pain. I dreaded the thought about going to my other dentist, and I'll be honest with you, that's why I put it off as long as I did. And I am a landscaper, and I don't like to go to the dentist anyway. And Dr. Nestle was going to do it all in one visit. My wife is also a patient of Dr. Nestle's. I look forward to going to the dentist now. I came into the office. Dr. Nestle was ready for me. There was no waiting time whatsoever. I walked in and sat in a chair. He gave me another pill, and at that point in time, I don't remember anything. And he went ahead and did a root canal, an extraction, and some fillings all at one time. And my wife brought me in, my wife brought me home, and the next day I woke up and had no pain. I didn't know that I'd actually been to the dentist. It was amazing. I recommend it to anybody